Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Tries to play it through. Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, they could break here. Just eases him off the ball. And beyond the defence.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Mbappe. Could try cutting inside here. He'll try to keep this alive. Chance here to counter. Now it's Messi. Played with finesse. Oh, he's been caught napping.
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Vinicius Junior showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Mbappe. Kaká. Now it's Kaká. Kaká's cross.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Mbappe. And he's had a shot! He scores! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character. Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
That has goes for a shot! Goal! Ajax! And they've got their lead back. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
After 19 minutes
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Picked out brilliantly. Can he finish? And it's in. They're level in a trice.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff. Cruyff really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly.
Shapes to shoot! Fantastic from Kaká! He's got himself an absolute peach. And the comeback is complete. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Baresi spots it and intercepts. And it's Cruyff. Well, he's ended up in no man's land. Cruyff is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough.
Mbappe! Really well taken goal. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Number 9.
So the lead now is 2.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Ball is over the line. Rijkaard. That's Maldini. Beckham. Well read, and the danger is averted. That's really well manoeuvred. Threads one in. Played out wide. Knocks it into space. It's a promising position. In by Fernando Torres. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And it's Belletti. Well read, nice interception. Rijkaard. Looking for options. And Beckham! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Oh, what a climb! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Beckham. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Ajax clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Rijkaard. Out of play for a throw. There's the whistle for half-time.
Look, the standout moment of the first half was obviously the own goal, but the current scoreline more than makes up for it.
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A two-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. And we're underway again. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. Now it's Cruyff. Great vision. Kaka looking understandably energised after his goal. And this is Torres. Mbappe. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Messi. Messi! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Pinches it off him. Now it's Mbappe. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And smartly reclaimed. Kaka. Vinicius Junior. Kaká. Kaká unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Rijkaard. Thuram. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Conte. Kaka can so cleverly bypass the press. Oh, he's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Substitution for Ajax. Number
We
11.
have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Coming on the field
Conte.
is
And it's
number
Belletti.
8, Vieira. Substitution.
Sané. Cruyff. Vieira. That is good alertness. Kaká. Now it's Sané. Sané will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Baresi. Belletti. Tries to pass it through. He's got away. Oh no, this does not look good. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Vinicius Junior. Chance for a shot! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Tries a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Crunching tackle. Vieira. And it's Beckham. And it's Vieira. And here's Messi. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Cannavaro. Now it's Messi. He's having a go! Always going over the top.
Ajax are stuck in a rut, and impatient putts at goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure and something more constructive.
Baresi. It's a good run down the left-hand side. And here's Kaka, and he shoots! Now, who's going to be first to this? Beckham. Vinicius Junior with the foul. Vinicius Junior has been shown a second yellow, just to confirm. He is therefore off. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Now it's Mbappe. Vieira. Beckham. Nice-looking ball. He rises! Great football, shot and save.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's in space and looking for options. Sane with the cross. Up he goes! And he gets rid in a hurry. He won't be happy with that one. Mbappe. Yeah. Nicely waiting. And the finish!
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Beckham. Ajax are looking to break at pace. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And the number on the board is 3. Baresi kept aware, and it is... And the referee brings it to a close. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good.
Please take this
Mbappe taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
And with that, it's time for me... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We have already started here.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and... Oh, what a climb! He's delivered all right!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Driving forward. Bullet. Belletti, lovely pass, but can he get there? And Torres! Well, that is commitment to the cause.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. It's their second corner of the game. They get a throw in. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And he's straight offside. Nicely shaped ball. Cannavaro. Ball played for Rijkaard. Davids. And it's Fernando Torres. Davids. Messi. That could spell trouble. In by Messi. And he's taking no chances there. Kaka can so cleverly bypass the press. Messi, he's gone for goal! Oh, how good is he? A finish of true class! 2 up now, and they are cruising. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
And here's Mbappe. That's a foul, no 2 ways about it. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
So, third corner of the game. Davids can get it clear. Threads one in. And he cuts out the supply.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Great defending, strong and determined. That's a lovely, neat pass. Vinicius Junior. Here's Vieira. Messi. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Vinicius Junior. And here's Torres. Approaching the half-hour mark. And it's Belletti. Mbappe! Good read, needed to be.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Vieira. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? He is through here! Now the ball in. And he's there to clear it. Tries from a long way out. No, again there's no way through. Mbappe
are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Kaka. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. And he's picked it up out wide. And that is expertly dealt with. Can he get on the end of this? Chance here to counter. Can he get it through? Maldini. And here's Mbappe. He's in plenty of space here. He rises! And he hits the net! Half-time imminent! What a time to score! Utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with unashamed certainty.
Well, I don't think he could have asked for a better ball in there, Peter. All he had to do was get in position.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
And claimed it back swiftly. Oh, there's a probing ball. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Davids.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Well timed, excellent interception. Fernando Torres. Great vision, and it's been played through. He's got away. And reclaimed it in a trap. Big chance! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. So engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good
Please
one.
turn your attention to the screen.
No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And the pass is intercepted. Mbappe! Lovely ball and a real chance now. Messi. Howson is the guilty party there. Kaka. Vinicius Junior has a shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Aims beyond the defence. Now here's the delivery. He gets big! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Oh, this looks sharp. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Thuram. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Looking tidy in possession here. Kaka. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Messi. Davids. Vieira. Nice sequence of passes, this. And here's Messi. And a chance! He scores!
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Ajax go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
That is a brilliant interception. Davids.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Thuram.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Thuram did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly... Got it!
Substitution.
Pull it. Oh, it's Maldini. Another throw-in. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Sane. Sane carries the ball down the right. And it's Kaka. Gets his head on it! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior, brilliantly cut out. He's a sharp little ball here. Knocks it into space. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Howson spots it and intercepts. Maradona. And here's Sane. Now it's Maradona. It's Maradona! Goal! Back to within 1. Interesting. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Mbappe. And he's had it nicked away, and he's forced to go back. 5 minutes left on the clock. It's not an especially good pass, that. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Ajax really wanted that 2-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Oh, that's superb. Distributed tidily. 2 minutes to be added on. Davids. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven, and whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the balance of things.
Hello everybody.
What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Listen, despite the loss, they have to take something from this. I think the coach will have seen things he needs to work on, so I'm sure they have a lot of sorting out to do before the next game, and they can get there.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.